Today we'll be making two special desserts for Thanksgiving or any holidays. They are so easy and quick to make, and yet they will make you look like a pro. First is peach cobbler. This recipe has a twist or two that brings a traditional flavor to the next level. And the second one we are making is banana chocolate hazelnut phyllo dough. Now let's get started and I'll show you step by step how to prepare them. Here's the list of ingredients for the peach cobbler. Measurements are in the description box. I'm only making half recipe in this video. Open a can of 29-ounce peach and drain. I have peaches in heavy syrup, and you can use peaches in juice or anything you prefer. I like to cut the peaches into smaller chunks. You don't have to. Put the diced peaches in the buttered pan. We have a 300 cc juice from the canned peach. We only need to use about half of the juice. Add 2 tablespoons bourbon to the juice. It will give a more robust flavor. Add the juice to the peaches. Sprinkle about 1/2 tablespoon sugar. Because I'm making only half recipe, I'm using half packet of the yellow cake mix. I use the scale to divide the cake mix. I sprinkle the cake mix on top of the peaches. Then I measure 2 tablespoons full cream milk powder and sprinkle on top. This will give more flavor to the crust. Mix the dry ingredients slightly so the milk powder and cake mix are combined. I have half a stick of butter that I melt using a microwave, and I dribble the butter on top. Bake in the preheated 350 degrees oven for about half an hour, and don't get distracted like I did, and check on it promptly. Mine was a little bit darker than I liked it to be because it was in the oven for 35 minutes. Serve warm with ice cream of your choice. If you like my recipe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's make the banana chocolate hazelnut phyllo dough. Here are the ingredients. We want overripe bananas. If you never used phyllo dough before, watch this. With the brand that I use, each packet contains 2 rolls. When you open a roll, you'll see sheets like this. Each roll has 19 sheets. Many times, these sheets are not perfect. They are ripped, they are stuck to each other, but it's okay. I'll show you how I make it work. Separate the sheet slowly. If the sheet has a lot of rip to it, I just dab the butter. Add another layer. If this one ripped, it's okay. Usually by the time you get to the 4th or the 5th layer, they are in good shape. You can even flip it so the ripped section is at a different location from the previous one. Continue layering until you have about 9 to 10 layers. When you reach a point where the sheet is starting to look nice, you can flip the entire sheet like this. So the first layer that is ripped apart is now on top. Dab with butter and add a nice sheet on top. So now all the bad looking ripped apart sheets are in the middle. So your phyllo dough looks nice. I like to cut a little bit off both ends of the phyllo dough using a pizza cutter so it looks nicer. The sheet is about 14 inches wide and I like to cut it into 4, so each about 3.5 inches. Watch how I do it. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Your support means so much to me. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and turn on the ring notification for quick, easy, and delicious recipe, plus fun food reviews and travel eats. Now I peel my banana and cut in half horizontally. Cut it in half again to fit in the prepared shape. Now I spread some Nutella. You can use chocolate chips if you don't like Nutella, or you can use cheese. In Indonesia, many bakeries offer banana and cheese bread. It's called pisang keju. It's one of my favorites too. Then you roll your phyllo dough and put on a baking pan that is covered with parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, you can butter your baking pan lightly, and that works too. Crack an egg and separate the yolk from the white. Whisk briefly, add 1 tablespoon milk and whisk again. Brush the egg wash to the banana chocolate bowl. Bake in preheated 425 degrees oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. Your banana chocolate hazelnut phyllo dough is ready. Look at that. I hope you enjoy my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next time.